bathroom. Having to hold it in for a while. Yeah. But it's really funny though. Okay, moving on. Why don't you just make a quick trip? The nearest one isn't that far, is it? No, it's a short way down the hallway beyond these doors, but I don't want to be blamed for anything that might happen while I'm gone. So I'm gonna hold it. Hold it! Perhaps Detective Gumshoe can be a positive influence on the office and the police after all. Why are you sleeping on the job? Sir, nothing to report, sir. Is there no one who would make this man take responsibility for his actions on the job? Looks like we have no choice but to report these to Papa. Zenzi's garden gonna have fun in a waking nightmare after being awakened from his dream. Actually, let's not. I kind of feel sorry for him now. No, I didn't mean to go into the courthouse. In the courtroom just yet. Just yet. Not just yet. And I know Callisto's right there at the other door, but I'm not gonna talk to her yet. Wow, this thing is so incredibly detailed. My inner modeling fanboy is impressed. I'm not exactly a fan of plastic models per se. But even I can sense the superb quality of this model. Hold on. Hold it. Okay. I simply cannot comprehend how that man can feel so much love for such a little trifle. Such a trifle. Oh. I see. You are a disciple of my father. So you would do well to guard yourself against an interest in such unproductive things. You mean besides Steel Samurai? Yes, perhaps I should take up whipping people like the young lady over there. Yo, what's up, Gummy? What's the situation? A bookshelf. What's this? Judge's Trial Exchange Log. Perhaps it appears to be a journal where the various judges share their thoughts and ideas. The real daily lives of the judges are laid out here on these pages. There's nothing about the courts in here. Just page after page of unrelated drivel. Judging by the contents, they are very enthusiastic about the courthouse daily menu. And it would appear that fried oysters are our favorites. I prefer clam chowder to oysters, but yeah, that's just me. Use for such a foolishly foolish words from that foolishly foolish coward. Or crowd, rather. Someone please assure me that this is not the true state of this country's judiciary. Because if it is, I'm quitting. I'm moving to England or Germany. It wasn't me, I tell you, I didn't do anything wrong. Yes, I understand. So let's just calm down, okay, buddy? I doubt I'll get anything useful from the detective while he's this agitated. So let's talk to Callisto over here. Miss you. Oh, it's you, Edgeworth. And who are you? Wait, you were at the crime scene just now, weren't you? And you should be in spot for not knowing who I am. I'm Francisco Valgarma, and I'm about to become the successor to the family name. About to? I guess that means that for now, you're still just another kid. In which case, it's only natural that I don't know who you are. What? Why are you whipping me? Anyway, it looks like they're planning to hold the evidence a bit longer. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's waiting. I'm terribly sorry, but I have but a few more questions to ask of you. Look at you, eyebrows scrunched with lines on your forehead. And that to ask of you. What exactly is so funny? Sorry, I'm just bad at dealing with a super serious atmosphere. Apparently, they failed to teach you proper behavior at a crime scene in law school. I feel much better now. So, what is it you want to talk about? I'd like to inquire as to where you were at the time of the murder. We were here in the defendant lobby number 1 the whole time, up until we heard the gunshot. By we, I mean Mr. Bad. If you don't believe me, feel free to ask him yourself. If you were with Detective Bad? Why? We had a little something to discuss, that's all. Okay, tell me about Mr. Bad. So, I take it that you are acquaintance with Detective Bad. Yeah, he was the detective in charge of the KGH incident. Detective Bad is also related to that incident? That's right. He was the one who was supposed to protect my sister, Cece. But you know how that turned out, don't you, Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth! I have no idea what you two are talking about. I've heard of the KGH incident from my papa. But how does that case relate to you, Miss Yu? The victim of that case, CCU, was my little sister. You are making that a super serious face again. I'm fine, really. I just like to point to rubbing some salt in his wounded pride every time I see him. The way she talks about doing that as she laughs always is a bit kind of creepy. Speaking of Mr. Bad, he and Mr. Faraday, I'd say they met up just about every single time that Yatagarasu made a move. It was practically a given that the two would meet at every one of the crime scenes. I see. Did he mention that he is in charge of the Yatagarasu investigation earlier? Perhaps I should ask her what she knows about the Yatagarasu in more detail. But first, let me ask her about the time of the murder. You claim that at the time of the murder, you were with Detective Bad. But don't you lawyers usually discuss the trial with your clients during the recess? We do, and that's what I was planning to do. But Mr. Faraday was being rather threatening, and he dragged Mr. Rell away. After that, Mr. Bad came into lobby number 1, so we just stayed there and talked. And what did you talk with Mr. Bad about? Nothing interesting. I just insulted him some. And then you talked about how the trial was going, and then I insulted him some more. When she's not laughing, her mouth seemingly spews nothing but insults. Anyway, Mr. Bad and I were in the detective lobby number 1 when the murder occurred. So I really can't tell you anything about the hallway or lobby number 2. I see. And what about Mr. Rell? I'd like to ask you a few questions about your clients, Mr. Mackerel. Now your clients first claim to be the Yatagarasu, is that correct? Yeah. Once I've heard that was the Yatagarasu that made off with the evidence from KG8, I began to ask Mr. Rell all sorts of questions, but to no avail. Turns out Mr. Rell was not the Yatagarasu. He had just made that up. He made it up? Mr. Rell's crime was caught on tape by the security cameras. But there's no footage of him sneaking into the Cordopian embassy itself. Hold on for just 1 second. Then you mean to say that you knew that he was not the Yatagarasu? And that he was just another cold-blooded killer? And that you were ready to defend him? Yes, that's right. I see. So a defense lawyer is actually just someone whose job it is to cover for criminals. Well, you're learning bridge to the turnabout that that's not really the case. That's why defense lawyers are so detestable. But they are no match for us from Canvas. I don't believe it. You're serious? Why don't you save that face for someone